Ralf, your first experience of this fixture, what did you make of it?
Well, it was the first time for me as a manager, that's right, but I was here back in 1993 with VfB Stuttgart. That was the former Champions League, or now Champions League, Stuttgart against Leeds. And the atmosphere I can remember was similar to today. Yes, but I mean, it was a great game to watch if you were not one of the two managers of the two teams. But for us, highly important that after conceding those two goals, that we showed a fantastic reaction, showed maturity and unity on the pitch, and that's why I'm proud of what the boys did today.
Harry, an extraordinary game. What was it like to play it?
Yeah, obviously when you play Leeds in this style that they play, we know it's going to be end to end. We know there's going to be chances. I think we've won the game in the end and thoroughly deserved. I think obviously they had 15 minutes in the second half where the first goal sets them off really. It's a really lucky goal to score. Unfortunate on our behalf, and then they get the crowd behind them, the tails are up, and they managed to get the second. And I'm really proud of the lads and pleased in the way that we stuck together, we regrouped. We knew that we had the qualities that we could hurt them. We had to calm that storm a little bit at the start of the second half and get together, and we knew we had 30 minutes to go and win the game, and we managed to do that.
Unbelievable. I really enjoy it, obviously because we won the game at the end. Great atmosphere, amazing support from our fans, and great result for us.
Did you think you'd done enough at half-time, 2-0? Did you think, not quite game over, but you were in a great position at that point?
That probably was the problem for us. We think that we are in a great position. We start to be a little bit sloppy on the passes, on the pressure, and they get away with 2 goals. Obviously, I think in the second half was a fault, but either way, the most important was the reaction after that, and that reaction made us win the game.
Yes, but you could see how quickly things can change. We had a similar experience at Aston Villa. And today, obviously, it's not so easy for the players and also for us as the staff members to say, not again, please. The reaction we showed after the second goal, it took us 5 minutes to shake ourselves, but after those 5 minutes, we found back into the game and controlled the game in the last 20 minutes. Could and should have scored another 2 goals. I think the first chance that Anthony Elanga had was almost bigger than the one that he took in the end. But important win.
And we scored from a corner. You know, there's a lot of talk about us not scoring from a corner so far this season. It must be good to get that monkey off our backs, I suppose.
Yeah, of course. It's been frustrating for me, especially. I see the start, and I find it embarrassing, to be honest. Set plays are a huge part of the game, and especially in tight, big games. The first goal is so crucial, and you see so many set plays scored in that first goal. So it's something that we've got to improve on, for sure. We haven't played well enough this season, but if we'd have improved our set plays, we would have been sat a lot higher in the table. So if we'd have had the same record as the teams above us. So it's a big part of the game. We've got to improve it. We've got to work on it. I'm pleased that I've got on the end of one today and got the first goal and got us rolling, but there needs to be more from now to the end of the season.
I mean, really, you've had to win the game twice after an excellent first half. I suppose you have to show some character at 2-2 with the crowd up and Leeds flying forward.
Yeah, I think that's the most pleasing aspect of the game, that we stuck together, we've shown great spirit. Obviously a tough place to come, but we knew that we had the qualities that we could hurt them. The conditions in the second half was just about playable, I'd say, especially this half which we was defending and trying to build up in. It was waterlogged in a lot of areas, so we come out the second half and we still tried to play our football, and we got caught on it too much. We tried dribbling in our own half, and you couldn't dribble in them conditions in that half of the pitch, so we got used to it, and we stuck together and we ground it out, and we knew it was an important victory for our fans, but also an important victory for the league table, so we've got to look forward now.
But for you as a manager to bring on Fred and to bring on Anthony Elanga, and they ended up getting the crucial goal, must be great for you.
Yeah, it was great for everybody in the club, for the supporters, for the players, for us. We knew that we had to win, even more so after yesterday's results. So let's keep it going, and I hope that this experience today will also give us additional energy for the Champions League and for the upcoming games in the Premier League.
Yeah, obviously Fred is a player that work hard, and it's that kind of players that don't get a lot of media because he's one of that work hard, recover a lot of balls. Him with Scotty probably. There are two players that are really important for us in many games, but obviously we know how is football. So I'm really happy for him. Obviously also for Anthony that gets his goal, and he's a kid that deserves that.
And the supporters love to win this game. Some great scenes there at the end. You must have enjoyed that.
Yes, I think. I mean, the supporters are always great, and so the same was true today. So it's an emotion. It was a highly emotional game, and in the end, I think quite rightly the players celebrated that win together with our supporters.